The most dangerous thing you can do is tell someone your plans in a language you think they don't understand. Let me back up. When I say I grew up in Koreatown, Los Angeles, I don't just mean I lived nearby. I mean my world was Korean. My neighbors, my babysitter, the little corner store where I bought candy after school, all Korean. By the time I was 12, I spoke it better than some of my friends' parents. It wasn't something I studied. It was something I absorbed. So when I married Dylan 3 years ago and never mentioned it, it wasn't a strategy. Not at first. It just never came up. And then, at our first family dinner, his mother made a comment, in Korean, about my American cooking. I just smiled and passed the rice. And something clicked. This could be useful. Fast forward to last Thanksgiving. His parents flew in from Chicago. I'm in the kitchen, washing dishes. And I hear his mom ask, in Korean, of course, when are you telling her? Dylan's voice, casual, after the holidays. Dana's already 12 weeks. I dropped a glass. It shattered in the sink. I laughed, said something about soap making things slippery. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely pick up the pieces. But my face stayed exactly where it was supposed to be. His mother kept going. This is messy. She seems like a nice girl. And then Dylan said, she is. That's why I need to do this carefully. I don't want her taking everything. I don't want her taking everything. I finished those dishes. I made small talk through dinner. I smiled at dessert. And that night, when he was asleep, I opened a new email account and started documenting. For the next 6 weeks, I became someone I didn't recognize. I was the perfect wife. I mean, Oscar-worthy. I cooked his favorite meals, his mother's recipes, even. I invited Dana over for brunch on Sundays. I helped her pick out maternity clothes online. I threw her a baby shower. Small, intimate. She cried. Said I was the best friend she'd ever had. And the entire time, every text between them automatically forwarded to that email account. Every receipt I found in his pocket, scanned. Every lie about working late, when I knew his car was parked outside her apartment. Timestamped. I hired a private investigator named Rosa. She's maybe 5 feet tall, speaks 4 languages, and misses nothing. I told her the situation. She said, give me 2 weeks. She gave me 10 days. Timestamps. Photos. Hotel receipts going back 8 months. The same hotel Dylan and I stayed at for our anniversary, actually. Rosa circled that in red. Meanwhile, Dana's getting comfortable. We're having tea one afternoon. She's rubbing her belly. And she says, the father wants to be involved. He's just figuring out his situation first. I stir my tea. That's sweet. He sounds like a good guy. She looks at our wedding photo on the mantle. Yeah, she says. He really is. I smiled. Poured her more tea. The week before Christmas, I made my move. I booked a table at this beautiful Italian place downtown. White tablecloths, candles, the kind of wine list Dylan brags about. I invited everyone. My parents. His parents. Dana. Dylan. I told each of them something different. My parents? Just a nice holiday dinner. His mom? I want to learn your Korean cooking. Dana? A little pre-Christmas celebration. Just us girls. Dylan? Your mom requested a fancy dinner. You know how she is. Everyone showed up thinking they knew what the night was about. No one was right. Next up, the dinner. The moment it all comes out. And the one thing no one saw coming.